Good evening. It's getting dark. Let's read some more. This is not an English vlog. I just use this video for reading. And I'm a little bit tired. I like to talk tonight because I'm tired. I just like to read this. The Zoomers on. So I will just stay in my bed and read this. Sorry for the noise from my computer. I need a new computer. That's the electric fan is making noise. No, I don't know why it's not working.
History of Delhi. See also, Timeline of Delhi. Delhi has been an important political center of India as the capital of several empires. The recorded history of Delhi begins with the 8th century Tamil Rajput's kingdom. It is considered to be a city built, destroyed and rebuilt several times, as outsiders who successfully invaded the Indian subcontinent would ransack the existing capital city in Delhi, and those who came to conquer and stay would be so impressed by the city's strategic location as to make it their capital and rebuild it in their own way. From the ancient to the medieval era, Delhi was ruled by the powerful Rajput dynasties of the Tomras, Chauhans, Gautamas. The Delhi Sultanate is the name given for a series of 5 successive dynasties, which remained as a dominant power of Indian subcontinent with Delhi as their capital. During the Sultanate period, the city became a center for culture. The Delhi Sultanate came to an end in 1526, when Babur defeated the forces of the last Lodi Sultan, Ibrahim Lodi, at the First Battle of Panipat, and formed the Mughal Empire. The Mughals ruled the area for 3 centuries. During the 16th century, the city declined as the Mughal capital was shifted. The 5th Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan built the walled city of Shah Jahanabad within Delhi, and its landmarks, the Red Fort and Jama Masjid. His reign would be considered the zenith of the empire. After the death of his successor Aurangzeb, the Mughal Empire was plagued by a series of revolts. They lost major portions to the Marathas, Sikhs and many governors of erstwhile Mughal provinces like Bengal, Awadh and Hyderabad. Delhi was sacked and looted by Nader Shah. The Jats captured many important towns of Mughal heartland south of Delhi. The Marathas captured Delhi in the Battle of Delhi in 1757 and continued to control it until 1803, when they were defeated by the British during the Second Anglo-Maratha War. In 1803, Delhi was captured by the British East India Company. During Company rule in India, the Mughal Emperor Bahadur Shah II was reduced to merely a figurehead. The Indian Rebellion of 1857 sought to end Company rule and declared Bahadur Shah II the Emperor of India. However, the British soon recaptured Delhi and their other territories, ending the short-lived rebellion. This also marked the beginning of direct British rule in India. In 1911, the capital of British India was shifted from Calcutta to New Delhi, the last inner city of Delhi designed by Edwin Lutyens. After India's independence from the British, New Delhi became the capital of the newly formed Republic of India. Prehistoric period, edit. There was ochre-colored pottery culture in Red Fort area which began around c. 2000 BCE according to carbon dating. Around c. 1200 BCE the region was inhabited by people of painted grey ware culture which corresponds to Vedic period. Significant prehistoric sites in Delhi include Anandpur, in the Baidapur region, as well as Harappan excavations near Narela and Landnagarai. In mythology, edit. A long-standing tradition associates Delhi with Indraprastha and identifies the legendary city with the village Indrapat, which survived until the early 20th century within the Puranachala. There is no tangible archaeological evidence, however, which links the excavated painted grey ware at Puranachala with the Bharatakunda site. The legendary ancient city of Indraprastha is mentioned in the ancient Indian epic Mahabharata, probably compiled between the 3rd century BCE and the 3rd century CE, with the oldest preserved parts not much older than around 400 BCE. During the Mauryan period, Indraprastha was known as Indapata in Buddhist literature. The location of Indraprastha is uncertain, but Puranachala in present-day New Delhi is frequently cited. Medieval period, edit. Tomra Rajputs, edit. 1. The bastion of Lal Kot Fort in Delhi's Meroili, built by Tomra Rajput ruler, Anandpur Tamar in c. 1052 CE. 2. Sculptures of ancient temple in Qutb Minar complex. 3. Lal Kot, built by Anandpur Tamar II. Anandpur Tamar founded Delhi in 1052. A VS 1383 inscription in Delhi Museum confirms the founding of Delhi by the Tamars. He established the Tamar dynasty of Delhi in the early 8th century and built his capital at the Anandpur village in Haryana. The Anandpur Dam was built during his reign, the Surajkund during the reign of his son Surajpal. Chauhan Rajputs, edit. The Rajput Shahamana, Chauhan, kings of Ajmer conquered Lal Kot in 1180 and renamed it Chala-i Pithara. The Chauhan king Prithviraj III was defeated in 1192 by Muhammad Ghori in the Second Battle of Tarain, solidifying Muslim presence in northern India and shattering Rajput power in the Indo-Gangetic plain. Late medieval period, 13th to 16th century CE, edit. Further information, Delhi Sultanate. Delhi Sultanate, edit. From 1206, Delhi became the capital of the Delhi Sultanate under the slave dynasty. The first Sultan of Delhi, Qutbuddin Aibak, was a former slave who rose through the ranks to become a general, a governor and then Sultan of Delhi. Qutbuddin started the construction of the Qutub Minar, a recognizable symbol of Delhi, to commemorate his victory, but died before its completion. In the Qutb complex he also constructed the Quwwat al-Islam, Might of Islam, which is the earliest extant mosque in India. He was said to have destroyed 27 Jain temples initially housed in the Qutb complex and pillaged exquisitely carved pillars and building material from their debris for this mosque, many of which can still be seen. After the end of the slave dynasty, a succession of Turkic Central Asian and Afghan dynasties, the Kaji dynasty, the Tughlaq dynasty, the Sayyid dynasty and the Lodi dynasty held power in the late medieval period and built a sequence of forts and townships in Delhi. 1. The Qutub Minar is the world's tallest brick minaret at 72.5 meters, built by Qutbuddin Aibak of the slave dynasty in 1192 CE. 2. Mosque Tomb over ancient temple structure in Qutb Minar complex. 3. Tomb of Ghiyasuddin Tughlaq. 4. Jahaz Mahal is built during the Lodi dynasty period, 1452-1526, as a pleasure resort. 5. Alauddin Khilji's madrasa and tomb in the Kutub complex. Timur, edit. In 1398, Timur Lang invaded India on the pretext that the Muslim sultans of Delhi were too tolerant of their Hindu subjects. After defeating the armies of Nasruddin Mahmud of Tughlaq dynasty, on the 15th of December, 1398, Timur entered Delhi on the 18th of December, 1398, and the city was sacked, destroyed, and left in ruins, and over 100,000 war prisoners were killed as well. Defeat of the Lodi Sultans, edit. In 1526, following the First Battle of Panipat, Zahiruddin Babur, the former ruler of Fergana, defeated the last Afghan Lodi Sultan and founded the Mughal dynasty which ruled from Delhi, Agra and Lahore. Mughal rule, edit. Further information, Mughal Empire. The early modern period in Indian history is marked with the rise of the Mughal Empire between the 16th and 18th centuries. After the fall of the Delhi Sultanate, the Mughals ruled from Agra, Sikri and Lahore, but the city once became the capital in 1648 during the rule of Shah Jahan, and remained the capital until the fall of the empire. During this time, Delhi became a center for culture, and poets such as Ghalib, Dad, Day and Zork lived in the city and sought patronage of the emperor. The Mughals also built several monuments in the city including Humayun's tomb, Red Fort, and Jama Masjid. Babur and Humayun, 1526-1556, edit. See also, Sur Empire and Hemu. The first Mughal emperors Babur, 1526-1530, and Humayun, 1530-1540, restored 1556-57, ruled from Agra, unlike the preceding Delhi Sultans. In the mid-16th century there was an interruption in the Mughal rule of India as Shir Shah Suri defeated Humayun and forced him to flee to Persia. Shir Shah Suri built the sixth city of Delhi, as well as the old fort known as Puranachala, even though this city was settled since the ancient era. After Shir Shah Suri's death in 1545, his son Islam Shah took the reins of North India from Delhi. Islam Shah ruled from Delhi. Then Humayun was briefly restored, but meanwhile in 1553 the Hindu Hemu became the prime minister and chief of army of Adil Shah. Hemu fought and won 22 battles in all against rebels and, twice, against the Mughal Akbar's army in Agra and Delhi, without losing any. After defeating Akbar's army on the 7th of October, 1556 at Tughlaq Fort area in Battle of Delhi, Hemu acceded to Delhi throne and established Hindu Raj in North India for a brief period, taking the title Vikramaditya at his coronation in Puranachala, Delhi. Hemu was defeated at the Second Battle of Panipat by Mughal forces led by Akbar's regent Bairam Khan, thus reinstating Mughal rule in the region. Akbar to Aurangzeb, 1556-1707, edit. The third and greatest Mughal emperor, Akbar, 1556-1605, continued to rule from Agra, resulting in a decline in the fortunes of Delhi. In the mid-17th century, the Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan, 1628-1658, built the city that sometimes bears his name, Shah Jahanabad, the seventh city of Delhi that is now commonly known as the Old City or Old Delhi. This city contains a number of significant architectural features, including the Red Fort, Lal Chilla, and the Jama Masjid. The city served as the capital of the later Mughal Empire from 1638 onward, when Shah Jahan transferred the capital back from Agra. Aurangzeb, 1658–1707, crowned himself as emperor in Delhi in 1658 at the Shalimar Garden, Azabadabad, with a second coronation in 1659. After 1680, the Mughal Empire's influence declined rapidly as the Hindu Maratha Empire rose to prominence. Decline of Mughals, edit. Further information, Maratha Empire and Mughal Maratha Wars. See also, Battle of Delhi, 1737, Capture of Delhi, 1753, Battle of Delhi, 1757, and Battle of Delhi, 1783. The Mughal Empire suffered several blows due to invasions from Marathas, Jats, Afghans and Sikhs. In 1737, Bajirao I marched towards Delhi with a huge army. The Marathas defeated the Mughals in the First Battle of Delhi. The Maratha forces sacked Delhi following their victory against the Mughals. In 1739, the Mughal Empire lost the huge Battle of Karnal in less than 3 hours against the numerically outnumbered but military superior Persian army led by Nader Shah during his invasion, after which he completely sacked and looted Delhi, the Mughal capital, followed by massacre for 2 days, killing over 30,000 civilians and carrying away immense wealth including the Peacock Throne, the Darya-i-Nur, and Koh-i-Nur. Nader eventually agreed to leave the city and India after forcing the Mughal Emperor Muhammad Shah I to beg him for mercy and granting him the keys of the city and the royal treasury. 1. The Mughal Emperor Farrukh Shah visits the Great Mosque of Delhi for the Friday prayers. 2. The Red Fort was commissioned by Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan in the 17th century. It was the main residence of the Mughal emperors for nearly 200 years. 3. Humayun's tomb is considered a predecessor to the Taj Mahal. 4. The Jama Masjid is one of the largest mosques in India. Maratha rule, edit. Maratha Protectorate, edit. See also, Battle of Delhi, 1757. A treaty signed in 1752 made Marathas the protector of the Mughal throne at Delhi. In 1753 Jat ruler Suraj Mal attacked Delhi. He defeated Nawab of Delhi Ghaziuddin II, and captured Delhi in the capture of Delhi. Jats sacked Delhi from the 9th of May to the 4th of June. Ahmed Shah Durrani invaded North India for the 4th time in early 1757. He entered Delhi in January 1757 and kept the Mughal emperor under arrest. In August 1757, the Marathas once again attacked Delhi, decisively defeating Najib-ud-Dowlah and his Rohilla Afghan army in the Battle of Delhi, 1757. Later, Ahmed Shah Durrani conquered Delhi in 1761, after the Third Battle of Panipat in which the Marathas were decisively defeated. Later, a treaty was made between the Marathas and Afghans that the Marathas would have all the lands east of the Satluj River. Thus, the Marathas established full control over the city. Under the leadership of Jasser Singh Ahluwalia and Baghel Singh, Delhi was briefly conquered by the Sikh Empire in early 1783 in the Battle of Delhi, 1783. Decline of the Marathas, edit. See also, Battle of Delhi, 1803, and Siege of Delhi, 1804. In 1803, during the Second Anglo-Maratha War, the forces of British East India Company defeated the Maratha forces in the Battle of Delhi, 1803, ending the Maratha rule over the city. As a result, Delhi came under the control of British East India Company, and became a part of the northwestern provinces. The Mughal Emperor Shah Alam II remained a mere figurehead. British rule, edit. Revolt of 1857, edit. Further information, Indian Rebellion of 1857 and Siege of Delhi. The Indian Rebellion of 1857 sought to end company rule in India. On the 11th of May, the mutineers reached and captured Delhi, and declared Bahadur Shah Zafar to the Emperor of India, and the Emperor held his first court in many years. However, the British returned and laid siege to Delhi on the 8th of June, 1857. On the 21st of September, Delhi finally fell into the hands of British troops. The city received significant damage during the battle. Afterwards, the last titular Mughal Emperor Bahadur Shah Zafar II was captured and exiled to Rangoon. Delhi passed into the direct control of British government in 1857 after the Indian Rebellion of 1857, and the remaining Mughal territories were annexed as a part of British India. British Raj, edit. Further information, British Raj. Calcutta was the capital of British India till 1911, but in 1911 at the Delhi Durbar of 1911, held at the Coronation Park, King George V announced the shifting of the capital to Delhi. New Delhi, designed by the British architect Edwin Lutyens, was inaugurated in 1931 after its construction was delayed due to World War I. Originally King George V and Queen Mary announced the project, although it did receive major opposition from the European business community of Calcutta, along with Lord Curzon and Mahatma Gandhi. The project was fulfilled by a team of architects, engineers and contractors, namely Sir Edwin Lutyens, Sir Herbert Baker, Sir Teja Singh Malik, Walter Sykes George, Robert Torr Russell, Arthur Shoesmith, Sir Sohib Singh, Basak Har Singh, Ram Singh Kabli, Narain Singh and Dharam Singh Sethai. New Delhi was officially declared as the seat of the Government of India after independence in 1947. Post-independence, 1947 present, edit. During the partition of India, around 5 lakh Hindu and Sikh refugees, mainly from West Punjab, fled to Delhi, while around 3 lakh Muslim residents of the city migrated to Pakistan. Ethnic Punjabis are believed to account for at least 40% of Delhi's total population and are predominantly Hindi-speaking Punjabi Hindus. Migration to Delhi from the rest of India continues, as of 2013, contributing more to the rise of Delhi's population than the birth rate, which is declining. The States Reorganization Act, 1956 created the Union Territory of Delhi from its predecessor, the Chief Commissioner's Province of Delhi. The Constitution, 69th Amendment, Act, 1991 declared the Union Territory of Delhi to be formally known as the National Capital Territory of Delhi. The Act gave Delhi its own legislative assembly along civil lines, though with limited powers. After 1967, relations between Hindus and Muslims deteriorated to the level that there was a significant uptick in the number of riots and other disruption of civil life. One of the most significant was the 1973 riot in Bau Hindu Rao area, which resulted in the injury of 18 police officers and financial losses estimated to be around 500,000 rupees, according to police sources. Another significant riot happened on the 5th of May, 1974 in the Sadar Bazaar area between Hindus and Muslims, in which 11 people were killed and 92 were injured. This riot was the worst in Delhi since independence. The Center for the Study of Developing Societies carried out a survey in nearby areas that showed significant division between Hindus and Muslims who saw each other negatively. In 1966, an inscription of the Mauryan Emperor Ashoka, 273 to 236 BCE, was discovered near Srinivaspuri. 2 sunstone pillars inscribed with the edicts of Ashoka were brought to by Firuz Shah Tuluk in the 14th century already exist in Delhi. 1. The Lotus Temple. 2. Delhi today. 3. The Rajghat, where Mahatma Gandhi was cremated. See also, edit. 1 Agrazan Ki Bauli. 2 Gates of Delhi. 3 Miroi Archaeological Park.